Hey guys, Justin here from Simply Lawns and Landscapes. Just going to do a setup video for 2016. I did one on my other channel, which was under my name. This one I want to do on the channel I want to be using, which is Simply Lawns and Landscapes. And my wife also said that I did not use enough decibels, I guess. I didn't speak loud enough. During the last one I sounded very mellow. And I'm much more energetic than that normally, but maybe shy a little bit in front of the camera. Anyway, this is my trailer. It is a newer 7x14. I just got it lettered this year in January, February, getting ready for the 2016 season. Yeah, it's not bad. They did a pretty good job on the vinyl. I just got both sides. They're fairly straightforward in the back. The same thing on the back door. It's actually produced some business and already paid for itself with the 3 or 4 clients I've already gained just from driving down the road and at stop signs and whatnot. Just being parked, somewhere and having a professional, vinyl installation has really helped me a lot. Anyway, the 2016 setup is a newer 2015 Ferris FW35. I got the 52 inch with a FX 651 Kawasaki. It currently has 18.3 hours on it. Single wheel Velke. It's been great. Cuts great. Love the mower. I also have a same year. I bought them at the same time. Central Control Snapper Pro 36 inch. Also has a Velke, but the damn thing's got a flat tire, so I'll be repairing that tonight to get put on. Actually, its Velke is on the 52 inch, but I've needed it a lot more today. Anyway, I also have a Husqvarna all-wheel drive 22 inch that I use for really small gates, which I don't like to take on, and I also have it jacked up right now. I use it for mondo grass and monkey grass and those taller grasses that need to be cut but not completely short. That's why it's kind of on 8 or 9 right now. I just did a mulch install and it had some grasses, some ornamental grasses I wanted to cut down to about 4 inches, so that's where that is. I also have, which doesn't normally stay in the trailer, a McLean, just a walk behind edger. Still have some clients that are first time cuts of the year, and I like to use that for longer driveways and corner lots. Saves the back for one. It's also a little bit more. It's got a little bit more power than the edger that I normally use, which is just a older Echo PE 2000, I believe, but it has a Red Max carburetor on it. So I guess we can go to this stuff, the stick stuff. FS90 Echo speed feed head, love it. Echo SRM 230. Got it used at a pawn shop. It was a year old. Paid $125 for it. Stuck on the Edge It Pro, and I use it almost daily for everything. If the edge is good, I'll cut it. I'll just re-edge and keep it clean with this, and then no need to come back to the trailer. Being a single guy or a solo guy makes it a little bit easier just to be able to go around the house, do the trimming and edging with one piece of equipment. It does get warm after 3 or 4 uses in a row, more than an hour of use, and then I'll just go ahead and go with the FS90. And I also use the FS90 obviously for higher grasses and ditches and whatnot. It's much stronger than that SRM 230, but why I haven't put a Edge It Pro on this yet, I don't know. But it can reach more places without the big round head on it. Some other stick stuff. KM 130 power head with a chainsaw attachment, a pole saw, obviously, fully articulating hedge trimmer, which is really nice for getting those bushes that are taller when you don't want to pull out the old ladder. And I also have the cultivating attachment if I got to do some seeding or anything like that. It hasn't really paid for itself yet, but it will, because it's kind of pricey. Yeah, obviously tarps normally keep in here. This also contains my hand equipment, hedge trimmer, loppers, smaller stuff. Got a rope. I do a lot of bush removal, and the rope I use a engine hoist, and I just attach the rope to the bottom of the put a slip knot in the bottom of the hedge, and wrap it through the engine hoist, and yanks it right out of the ground. I don't have to worry about tearing up any soil with any tractors or anything like that, and I can get up close. It takes a little bit of time, but I mean, it's a clean, because I don't have to worry about using a Maddox or anything like that to try and just hack it out of the ground. And then a toolbox containing most of the smaller stuff that I need for back here. I also have a truck toolbox with a full Craftsman kit, sockets and whatnot, just in case something happens. And the hand tools, obviously, basic stuff: pitchfork, hard rake, big broom, just for cleanups and whatnot, a little hoe, a spade shovel, smaller broom for cleaning up the trailer, which you can see probably hasn't been done in a little while. The Let's Do This thing just contains little, ratchet straps and whatnot. There's a Maddox up there and a small edger shovel for smaller edges. I'm a bigger guy, about 215, 220, so I don't have too much of an issue like a lot of guys do with this EVZ 8500. It cuts down on time dramatically. It does drink a little gas, but she's been good to me. New this year also is a HS8 or HC155 Echo power shears, hedge trimmers. I like it a lot. It screams. It does what it's supposed to do. Yeah. And for smaller residential stuff, I've got just an old PB251. Excuse me. I may be replacing it soon and giving that to my mother-in-law for her back patio. It's getting older and starting to get a little stubborn, so I may just replace it with a bigger steel model. It still does what it's supposed to for me, but it's time for a replacement. Then I got an old Red Max, the Stratocharged, articulating hedge trimmers as well, for something that can't quite reach, but it doesn't need to be long enough, or it's not long enough for the to pull out the two-piece KM130. I just keep it back here for quick stuff, and then I carry just 5 gallons of gas. Normally I try and keep the equipment pretty much topped off, and then I'll keep this full whenever I need it, and then 2 cycles in the smaller one. They're locked in. Just use gator line, nothing special. Little flashlight, just in case. Never can tell. It's magnetic. Works pretty nice for looking at stuff in the dark and whatever. Yeah, I also have a backpack sprayer, which right now just has a combination, actually. Some guys may get upset with me about this, but I've got Drive with quinclorac, and I also have a little bit of Trimec 992 mixed together in there. So it takes care of broadleaf and crabgrass. And in that sprayer up there is just glyphosate at a strong consistency, to take care of any kind of weeds. In Georgia, you need to be licensed probably everywhere, and I got that last year. So yeah, that's it for the setup video, I believe, for 2016. I don't see any changes coming anytime soon, although I have been doing some quotes on some larger properties. So if I can find a 72-inch, or I would like it between, I'm not getting anything smaller than a 60, either a 60 or a 72-inch zero turn to do larger properties on. But I have a lot of properties that are hilly and whatnot, and in this part of Georgia, northeast Georgia, there's a lot of slopes and whatnot, and it's nice to be able to handle those without any problems. Yeah, thanks guys. I hope you liked the video. like, subscribe. Like I said, this is my first video on this channel, but I watch a lot of you guys. And I went to the GIE last year, and I met the Lawn Care Rookie and Seth, the Freak, and Stanley Genetic, and all those guys were at the after party. Had a good time, drank some beers, and yeah. But I just want to be a small contributor to the Lawn Care Society. Anyway, like I said, like, subscribe, and shoot some comments, positives, negatives, anything you guys do that might be a little bit different, or have a different setup. I just thought the 36 and the 52 are the same virtual brand. I can keep the same blades and not have to worry about I can always have sharpened blades. 52 is a couple more inches than the 48, blah blah blah. The price difference wasn't too much. Yeah, have a great day, guys, and thanks again.